blowing up their existing. What was the hotkey for, not graphics, but game controls, general controls. It might be under menu navigation, but map. No, that's not it. Might be under menu. Remove those. Actually, that doesn't, you know, whatever. Map. How come I can't remove this mapping, guys? No, it's not what I want to do. Map. Here. Wait, what? 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 X. X. That one. I don't know, that one. This is not okay. Egosoft, this is not okay. How come I can't remove... Why can I not remove this control mapping? I want to remove these control mappings. Why can I not remove these? Why? Why are these hard-coded into the game? None, like, okay, so I have a mouse with a bunch of buttons on the side, and those buttons are mapped to my numpad. And those buttons do different things in different controls, like toggle travel drive, blah, 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 blah. I need to be capable of removing and changing these key bindings because they don't work for me. Why should I be forced to use these key bindings that don't work for me? Removable key bindings are already a thing in the game, so I know that it's mechanically possible. Anyways, where was the... Where was... See, like, numpad 0, you know what I mean? Like, I have my own agenda here, guys. And it's not necessarily your agenda. Uh-oh, what happened? Did I get wrecked by a disconnect? How's my internet? Internet's doing alright. I think I got a disconnect right there. So I just hit my now live. Let me pin that. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So anyways. I'm really tempted to make that a feedback thing in the forums. And just say, hey guys, how come I can't do the thing? What? There was a way to turn my holo map on my radar to a top-down perspective. And I don't remember how or where that was. But it would be under controls. Let me, real quick, just resave over that. Menu. I might have to do this without the search function. Radar. It'll probably say radar. Don't need. Wait, that was me that did that. Never mind. Well, I guess I don't really need it. I need to be able to remove that map. I wonder. Can't do that. Like, why are these hard-coded? Why are these settings hard-coded? Why are all of these settings hard-coded? Why can't I adjust these inputs? Not everybody uses a joystick. I use a keyboard and mouse exclusively for this game, specifically for this game, because that's what's most comfortable for me. Especially because of all the maps, menus, UI elements, etc. I need to have full control over all of this. Because worst case scenario, I can always go back and just hit reset all to default and fix it again myself. But the fact that these are all hard-coded options means that I can't adjust my keyboard settings to anything that works for me. It makes no sense. I could probably go into my documents. Maybe I can adjust it from there. It would be input map _2.xml. Let me prop this open for you guys so you guys can see what's going on here. Let me just add a new source. Window capture, Visual Studio Code. Create new, okay. Code.exe. Check this out, guys. So let me just move this underneath there. Move it underneath all the other things that it needs to be moved underneath. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Alright, let's check this out. Look at this. Look at this, guys. So, maybe input action debug. It might be because it's associated with debug. Control F, map. Oops, Mao. Mao! We are not in China, sir. Map. Close map. 1. Let's hit back up to 1. Input map. Action input map. Input map. That's not what I want. Key M. Key 0. Map zoom in. There it is. There it is. Plus. Minus. I'm not going to worry about the rest of those for now. File, save. Okay. All right. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Cool beans. You guys can see what I'm doing. Awesome. Awesome possum. Awesome possum awesome. All right. Alrighty. Menu navigation. It still says X and Z, but it'll probably... No, it's still bound. Maybe if I restart my game, it'll be unbound, but... I should be able to do that in game. I should be able to rebind, unbind, whatever the hell I want to, whenever the hell I want to.
Advanced satellite.
I feel like this range should be more generous as well for these missions. I feel like I shouldn't have to use 2 advanced satellites to achieve area coverage that is roughly the equivalent of 1 full advanced satellite, you know what I mean?
Empty space.
Boop, boop, boom. Look at that pretty little mushroom. $87 out of 95. Why? Why are you so, for lack of a better term, counterintuitive? You know what? You know what? Just for... Fuck it. It's not worth a basic ship. It's not worth it. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean when I'm like, hey, the early game missions generally not worth it. Why would I do an early game mission to earn 300k when I can load my ship up with advanced satellites and flip them from 40k each to 70k each and load up to 100 in my little spaceship? There's no reason for it. And I don't think the solution is to just outright nerf the advanced satellites either. I do think that buying from... I guess I could keep that there. I do think that buying from a... from an equipment dock for cheap and selling to a wharf for more expensive, I do think that's a little bit exploity, a little bit cheaty. It's not technically an exploit or a cheat because it is the law of supply and demand. It is a part of, you know, the economic game. But I do think that that disparity between the two can and probably should be reduced. And that missions should be specifically non-guild missions that you would expect someone to be capable of doing early game should not be worth so little. I don't think there's a single mission in this game that should be worth less than 100 grand. I think that's just an absolute waste of time. Because think about it this way. A small ship minimum preset costs about 250,000 minimum. You do a bunch of missions that give you anywhere between like 25 and 50k, 25 and 100k even, and you still have to do a minimum of like 2 or 3 missions to get there, to be able to afford your little spaceship, and that's like an hour or two's worth of gameplay for minimal, and I mean minimal benefits. Why would I waste my time doing that? My valuable time as a working adult or as a child who goes to school or whatever, why would I waste my time doing that if I can just buy advanced satellite, sell advanced satellite, buy advanced satellite, sell advanced satellite, or if I can just go here, spend 20 minutes waiting for a Minotaur raider, blow up that Minotaur raider, and sell that Minotaur for 1,000,000 credits. Why? Why would I bother doing that? It takes maybe an hour to find a Minotaur raider around this general area, to blow it up and to you know, not blow it up, but to damage it and to force a bale and to sell it for about 1,000,000. That's a pretty good time investment early game. About an hour for 1,000,000, cool. I'm okay with that. About an hour for 100k? No, absolutely not. So I don't use that mechanic. That mechanic is a waste of time, and therefore becomes a waste of developers' time as well, because you guys spent all this time making a mission system, and if it's not going to get used, that in turn becomes wasted time. I thought there was I'm probably just missing it. An equipment dock around here. I thought there was an equipment dock. It's probably around here. So why would I engage with mechanics that just waste my time? You know, I wouldn't. Simple as.
Pyramid Wharf. Soy husk factory.
I could have sworn there was an equipment dock in here. Trinity Sanctum. There probably is. I'm probably just missing it. Historically, for me, it's always been built or spawned around that area, but I just might be wrong. I might be misremembering. There it is.
Demeter,
that's the
Vanguard.
shipyard.
Engine part factory. Jump gate, Iwa's twin.
I don't think that's the equipment dock, but I do want to...
Microchip factory.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Alright.
Jump gate, unholy retribution.
It might have gotten moved, or I might be remembering something that was available in mods and not in the base game, or who knows? Who knows? Ooh, there's a rock.
Asteroid.
Oh, I missed it. There was a crystal over there. But I'm not going to go back for it, because it's only worth like maybe 100k. So like, why would I waste my time on that mechanic? Players will optimize your game until it's not fun anymore. Your job as a developer is to make it to the best of your abilities so that the optimization process is so much fun that that's what I want to do, is I want to optimize this game until I achieve whatever I consider victory. Because players are going to do that anyways, in general. And what that means is, how do I put this? I know I can explain this pretty easily with an example. So like, for example, missions that pay less than 100,000, any of them, all of them, never going to be worth it. Never, never, never going to be worth it. Unless I'm a new player and I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what, like, the value of 100 grand versus time, as far as this game is concerned, I'm just not going to do it. And no reasonable player is going to do that. Because why would anybody waste their time with it? It would also be really nice to turn off highways in budgeted game starts as well. I don't think that the highways are necessary for a budgeted versus creative game start.
Entering system.
Oh right, I already got my I already got someone there to do it for me. Forgot about that. You, sir. So, and this is what I was talking about earlier. Why waste my time with any of that bullshit when I can just do this? I have 700k. Also worth 74. Boom. That's what I mean. I just made 300k right there. It'll take me about 5 minutes. Compare that to taking about an hour and a half to earn 300k doing scan data leak missions for 25 to 50 grand a pop, which would take about an hour or two. Why would I bother? Maybe a scan data link mission should be worth like 100k. It'd be worth it if it was worth 100k, actually. I kind of sort of take that back. It would be worth it if it would be 100k from like an early game perspective.
Entering system. Pontifex's claim.
Patrol for 20 minutes for 100 grand? So think about it. 20, 40, 60. 100, 200, $300,000. $300,000 in an hour versus 1 million an hour. Which one makes more sense? I think 1 million an hour makes more sense. Attack fighters first, and I think it was 1, 2, 3 would be current, and 4 would be current. I wish I could just make 1 and 2 attack my current enemy, but 1 is over somewhere on the left, and 2 is over somewhere fuck all wherever the fuck it is. There's no logical sense to it. We are in Xenon territory now. Oops. Oops. And I am looking for a secret.
Unknown station.
That's not the secret that I'm looking for. Did they remove the minefields? God, I hope they did. Let me remove my HUD for a second and my... There we go. Is that it? Oops. Oops. I do need to take a break soon, probably like an hour or so, to eat some food. It's about time. It's about time. Hmm. They did not remove the minefields. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. Is that Odysseus and Faulty Logic 1 or 2? I play with mods and skip the early game so often it's never an issue for me. I just don't even care about it. Hold on a second. Odysseus. So in Faulty Logic 1 or Faulty Logic 2? Faulty Logic 7. Faulty Logic 7. We got ourselves a just chatting. Streamer who can be a friend. Hello friend. If you're watching, hello, I just followed you. Okay. 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 Let me make sure you guys can see what's going on. Cool beans. Alright, let's find that gate. Let's find that jump gate. I'll It's over there, I believe. My little boron spaceship, my little boron fishy ship. We playing some Squid Games.
Unknown station.
There we go. Pop that open so I can see what's going on with it. What are you guys building over there?
Superhighway. Unknown sector.
I think these should be flipped. Oof, that red is just bright. It's in your face.
Entering.
All right.
7.
All right, that would be somewhere around here. Scan. It's usually a little bit below the plane, I believe. But not maybe not that far below. Around there, maybe. Somewhere in this sector, in this region. Is a free capital ship. There's also a shipyard there, by the looks of it. Hmm. Nope, not over here. I wish that my view distance was a little bit further. My effect distance is all the way. Let's just slow boat for a second while I respond to a couple messages. You'll see the game get a little bit choppy, but that's alright. There we go. All right. Free money. Free money. Is that it? I think that's just a rock. Bzzzt. Where is that free Odysseus spawn? This is one of the times where spawning isn't the worst thing ever because it was spawned in at new game start. Just slightly below the plane. And it should be around here somewhere. But like I said, I usually don't play the vanilla game. Who dat? You wanna fight?
Queen's Guard.
Sure, why not? I'll fight you. Yar. I'll explode you for the mission that I have. Just kill 10 of these little angry triangles. Die, my angry triangle friend.
Container.
Got me some stuff. Now, if only I could find that ship. I think I'm heading I'm heading the wrong direction. Need to be going that way. The red is cool. A mod. No, it is not a mod. It is a... It's part of the 7.0 beta. They've updated and changed how their UI works, basically. They've added a lot of color to it. Right now what I'm doing is I'm looking for that free Odysseus Vanguard, I believe it is. That's somewhere around here, the old hairdryer type. If you remember where it is, help me out, bro. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, that's whatever. Failed mission. I forgot exactly where it was. It's, oh yeah, I agree. It definitely looks a lot better. And let me show you real quick. So under settings, under accessibility and colorblind options, they've given us the ability to customize like everything in the UI. And right now I'm just operating off of their default settings. But over time, I'm definitely going to pop in and make like turn all this blue purple and all that kind of stuff. So over time, that will fill in and get changed and updated, what have you. Where is that Odysseus? Where is that Odysseus? I know it's somewhere in this general area, but I don't remember exactly where. Mapping for mouse, left click, left, right in the option. Can you elaborate on that? So for the most part, the mouse settings feel the same. Like I can have it like a free mouse, or I can attach it to the ship itself. So if you played the previous build, the current live build, which is 6.2, it's pretty much the same as far as the controls are concerned. There are a couple, I think they're bugs that are like little minor things when it comes to, okay, yeah, so yeah, we were with 6.2. There are a couple like little minor bugs when it comes to like taking off from a landing pad. It'll automatically set your ship to be in motion about halfway, which is weird. There's another one where if I hop into the, let me save just in case something spawns. Well, I guess it's not a big deal. There's another one where in the spacesuit, for example, you see how that's stuck in the middle? And then if you look here where it says like active tool repair laser, I'm trying to stop my engines. Like I'm trying to stop moving, but it's not working. I have to constantly course adjust and correct. So that's kind of a I'd call it a pain point. I don't know if it works as intended, but I feel like it's a bug. If I hit, for me it's a default key is X. If I hit X, my engines should stop and my spacesuit should be stationary, you know what I mean? Just like in 6.2.
Pressure.
So lots of little tiny things like that that kind of, in my opinion, need to be sussed out and need to be resolved, fixed, or what have you. And that's why I'm running this playthrough. So whenever Egosoft releases a new update for X4, it's pretty much always going to be in like the springtime. Yeah, in X3, I believe I bound it to Shift S to stop my engines.
M.
Let me turn some sound down just a little bit. I forgot what I was going to say, but it'll come back to me. Oh, the encounters mechanic I think should be removed from the game. I don't think that anything should just spawn on top of me. Like these two little Xenon just spawned right there. Check engine logo. Yeah, I think some of their some of their weapons might be affecting my engines. Or it might be because I'm being attacked, I can't use travel drive, and that's why that's... Alright, I'm out of here. I gotta run away. Gotta run away. But yeah, like those two Xenon just spawned right on top of me. Why? Like it doesn't really make any sense. The Endgame crisis is not really working in the way that a lot of people thought it would. Basically, the Endgame crisis, if you check the forum feedback, or feedback forums, I cannot talk today, words are hard. The Endgame crisis will basically just spawn right on top of your military assets, and that's kind of against the design philosophy of the game. Yes, on Steam. If you type in, I backed up my saves, under the beta part, it'll be I backed up my saves. It will give you access to the beta, and you can play it yourself. If you do play the beta, I would highly recommend that you go full vanilla, no mods, because mods are generally not updated for it, and you also want to be able to leave feedback to the devs as well. And they won't accept a save game that's been modded for the obvious reasons that mod could be the problem. Oops. Yes. Overall, it's an improvement. Every time they mess with the game, every time they add another like digit to their versioning, it's almost always a substantial improvement from before. Usually the way it works, if you like haven't noticed, or if you're not like, I don't know what to call it, if you aren't like super aware of like the way that their development process goes, during springtime they'll generally release a beta with their next DLC, and then they'll release between like 1 and 3, 2 or 3 patch, like bug fix patches after that, and then they're basically done for the year. And then after that they work on their next big thing. Free Odysseus, where are you?
Xenon defense platform.
Huh. That's a defense platform? Oh, that's why it looks kind of like a shipyard for a second. Hmm. Yes. One of the things that I love about Egosoft is that their focus as a development team is only on the X universe. And so they don't have to split their resources between like some other game and X4, for example. Everything in that company goes into improving X4 foundations and their existing IP as well, their existing games. When did you pick up this game? Like what version? 6.2? Six 6.2 is about when it really started. Yeah. 6.2 is about when it really started tying together everything that was before placeholder type values. So like you'll see let me stop my travel drive for a second. You'll see, for example, oh, I don't have Terrans opened up yet. The Terran ship sets, for example, they all have like 40 S size docking capacity. That's a placeholder value. Oh, I gotcha. I've been playing this game since about 3.2, so I picked it up in 2020, and it rapidly became my favorite game. I've got 4,500 hours on it on Steam and about 200 hours off of Steam. I play this game religiously, and I just started streaming about a month ago, so I figured, hey, if I play video games so much, I might as well record it and build a community, start making friends and all that kind of stuff. But I still cannot, for the life of me, find the free Odysseus Vanguard that's somewhere around here. It takes a good minute to learn all the mechanics. Once you, it's kind of like driving. It's kind of like driving a big rig truck, like an 18-wheeler or something like that. There's like a bajillion little knobs and buttons, but once you know what all those little knobs and buttons do, you can just coast down the highway, no problem. best advice I can give for like figuring out a complex game like this is to just go into all the menus, push all the buttons, press all the little things, try all the little features and stuff like that, and over time you'll learn what they all do, and then over time it'll become second nature. That's how I did it. Free Odysseus Vanguard. Where is it? Where is it? Hang on a second. Oh, there's another spawn. See, like, that guy just teleported to me from somewhere else in the galaxy. I don't think that's really a good mechanic. When I play with mods, I just remove it outright. What?
What a fabulously magnificent
What's happening here?
The provinces adrift finally have a fully functioning shipyard.
What resources when you're building a station? What do you mean? Like the resources required to build the station, or the resources required to make it function? Oh, if you have the requirements to build it. Hang on a second. Let me get out of the danger zone. And then I can show you. Is that it? No. Okay. Either way. Alright. So, there's a couple things you can do. Let's take this water, for example. So, you can see... Where was it? Encyclopedia. So this is what's required to build the module itself. I never really worry too much about... I just play and just play and explain the yeah, okay, thank you. So me personally, I never worry too much about like, what does this module cost, what does that module cost? I just build the station. And then once I hit complete, it'll populate right here, resources needed to complete your changes, and that'll let you know like the overall resources required. And then from there, under the logical menu, this will, once the stuff is built, it'll populate with numbers as far as like how much ice, how much energy cells, how much water do I need. Let me get out of this minefield. There is a free Odysseus Vanguard in this game, in this region, and I'm looking for that Odysseus. Let me pop over to my Chrome browser real quick. X4 free Odysseus images. It's a little bit different for every playthrough. Huh. Just above the plane, or just below the plane. So it's always going to be a little bit of a scavenger hunt. So your inventory is not necessarily filled with the stuff that you need to... No, you don't have to... You don't have to worry about that. When you build a station, so I'll show you real quick. Hold on. So let's pretend that... I'm going to delete this when I'm done, but let's pretend that I'm trying to build a a nice factory or whatever. How come that didn't work? What happened? What happened? What happened? Maybe it's because I'm paused. Okay. That's new. That's new. It's pretty cool, but that's new. So once you have your station, like your little plot, you just add all your little whatevers, add all your bullshit. And then once you're done adding whatever it is that you want to add, all that good stuff, you know, add a dock, add a dock, whatever. So I got my little space station here. This won't populate until you hit confirm changes. Then it will show you. Likewise, the only way to completely remove a plot is if you remove all of the modules first and hit confirm. Then once that water module, that like pre-constructed just 1%, once that goes away, then I can remove that plot. Or at least I could do that in the... yeah, I can still remove it. Cool. And that build storage, this is also a new mechanic. That build storage shows up just so that for like a little bit of time, especially if there's like storage in there, then I can actually grab my stuff and have it ferry all that stuff over. And over time that plot will disappear eventually. Because I deleted it, I don't need it anymore. Yeah, no problem. Let's see, that free Odysseus... oops, that's not where I want to go. That free Odysseus Vanguard is somewhere around here.
Empty space.
And once I get it, I can sell it, get some money, and make some reasonable progress. Also, there's a little, it's kind of an exploit, but it's not technically an exploit. You see how these advanced satellites are worth about 45k each, 45,000 each? What you can do is you can load up on them. So I can afford about 28. You can load up on them and find a place that has less advanced satellites available, which is typically going to be like a wharf or a shipyard, and sell it. So from 45 to 75, that's about a 30 grand profit right there, moving me from about 1.3 million to about 2 million. And then I move back. The equipment docks are generally going to have them for a lot cheaper, the advanced satellites. Yes, this is business. This is the Talati way. Equipment docks are generally going to have them for a lot cheaper than the wharfs or shipyards. And the primary factor is their storage capacity. So if this wharf has... I don't have it like scanned at all, but if this wharf has not enough advanced electronics, satellite scanning arrays, if it has a shortage of scanning arrays and the stuff that's required to build advanced satellites, those advanced satellites are going to be more expensive to buy or sell. And the best equipment dock to do that in early game is the Sagaris Pioneers equipment dock, moving up to the Antigone Republic wharf, because it's just one jump and they're really close to each other on every game seed. Oh, so over over here in second contact flashpoint, there's an accelerator that'll bring you down to the void. From it's maybe about right here. From the void, you can go quote north up to Getsufune and the Terrans, the Sol system, that whole area, which is like 5 or 6 different little hexagons. And from the void, you can go south into Antigone Memorial. And just south from Antigone Memorial is where the Sagaris Pioneers are. So they're around somewhere around here. And at game start, the Pioneers own 3 hexes. 1, 2, 3. I wonder what is going on with my build storage. I don't need that build storage any longer. And I don't know how to blow it up. Oh well. Oh, there's another. This guy has been chasing me. This guy has been chasing me for a good while now. Alright, I'm gonna go take care of this guy here. He was causing one too many problems.
Space.
Free Odysseus. Maybe it's around here. Is this guy good to go? This guy is good to go. Upgrade by 50 advanced satellites for 2 million. Upgrade. Sell 50 advanced satellites for 3.7 million. So now I'm earning 1.7 million a pop. I would like to see those profit margins between regular satellites and advanced satellites, and that whole satellite flipping scenario. I would like to see that adjusted because it does feel a little gimmicky, cheaty, exploity to me, but for now it's a really solid way to earn some early game cash. Hold on, let me get away from the spawn. Let me show you real quick. Let me add a source for window. I guess I could just open up my display, hold on. Alright. So on Steam, it's a little bit too big. If you go to the little gear under properties, hit betas, enter public access code, and then you'll unlock it from here. And then if you do that successfully, it'll force an update. Oh, don't worry about it. I actually enjoy and would like to have people in here who talk to me, bounce back ideas, give me feedback, let me know, you know, if something that you wanted to see, etc., all that kind of stuff. This playthrough is specifically to give the developers feedback, so the more well-rounded that feedback, let me put it that way, the more well-rounded the better. It's up to you either way, of course. I definitely enjoy lurkers as well. I'm also a lurker. I like to lurk people's streams all the time. I wonder if it's up there. I'm about to give up looking for that Odysseus and just do something else with my time. Yep. Let me try around here again. I wish I had a better draw distance. Have you ever played the Star Wars Interworlds mod?
Empty space.
Ooh. If you like Star Wars, check it out. Let me start with, do you like Star Wars? And then if you do, then I'll give you a link to their Discord. It's a good first mod if you haven't modded X4 before and you want to get into modding it. It's a good first mod because it's a total overhaul. So generally it's best to just put that single mod in and then, you know, run the game. Let me get you a link real quick. Invites are disabled. Hold up. Why are invites disabled? Invites. You could probably Google it. Star Wars Interworlds. Don't get it from Nexus, but I might give you a link to the Nexus mod. Yes, alright, cool. The main page for Nexus mods has a link to the Discord channel. Get the mod from the announcements, or from the, I believe it's under announcements. But get the mod from the Discord channel. The reason being because sometimes with bigger files, the Nexus does not play nice and it can corrupt that big file download, and so it's better to just get it from the Discord channel itself. Star Wars Interworlds, I'm just going to let you know right now, is a little bit more difficult than the vanilla base game. But you can always custom game start. You can always power through it if, you know, you get like frustrated on a mechanic or whatever, then that Discord channel is there as well to walk you through whatever it is. There's a lot of people who buy this game X4 specifically to play that mod. So you wouldn't be the only one asking those kinds of like basic level questions, so to speak. You know, a lot of people turn to that Discord for that, and we're more than happy to help over there. Thank you. I did not make the mod, by the way. That mod was made by Shulo, S-H-U-U-L-O, and he started working on that mod And eventually that mod helped him get hired by the developers, so now he's a developer as well. And in turn, his development work helped to improve that mod significantly, so they both go hand in hand. It's one of the best Star Wars game experiences. I think I found it. Bro, I think I found it. I hope I found it. See that little dot over there? Might not see it too well in 1080p, but there's a dot right in front of my cursor. And that might be the ship that I was looking for. But yeah, Star Wars is a really good mod. I will probably stream that at some point, but right now I'm basically focused on this. Is that a... What was my key binding for video enhancements or zoom? They added a zoom in and zoom out feature. If you ever played X3, there was this feature to zoom in and zoom out. I don't know why it won't let me. I gotta rebind it then. Let me bind this to... Oh, Y and Shift Y. Oh, that's a station. Never mind. Yeah, back in the earlier games, X3, they had these video enhancement goggles that would let you zoom in, and people were asking for that for a very long time, and now we got it. Alright, I'm giving up on finding that free Odysseus for now. I'm gonna look for something else to do with my time. Do some exploring, get to Terran space. From here I'll get to where I was talking about earlier with the Sagaris Pioneers and the Terran Protectorate. Start opening up that area of the map. And while I'm doing that, my boy Tethys here is going to help me make some money. 51k. That's starting to get a little... Ooh, and they're missing some scanning arrays. Let me just buy a couple then.
Entering system. Atya's misfortune.
Those are good. Can buy the rest over there. And then we'll stop there at that wharf.
Jump gate. Unknown sector.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I believe this is a new sector. I believe that this is a new jump gate. A new region with 7.0. They added a couple new sectors with the update as well. And I believe that they're available in the beta too, because the DLC is more about non-open universe stuff. It's more about like short stories. Yes.
System. Mists of Artemis.
This is a new sector, new with the 7.0 expansion. Looks like there's a cock hive over there. And maybe... Awesome. Yes, please play it. Please let the developers know. Let me get you a link to the official forums as well. You'll see the game get a little bit choppy for a second. Move back over to Chrome. Pop a link in right there. If you have feedback, the way to provide that feedback is to leave a save game through like Google Drives, and then link that save game into whatever your feedback is. That way they can download that save and have a look themselves. Yep, it's a hive.
Installation.
It's a hive. Ooh, that is pretty. That is a pretty nebula. Hold on a second. Let me get a better look. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is some good art. That is nice. I really like how with every major update, Ecosoft just ups their game. They just do significantly better than before.
Protector.
I wonder if there's any like little tiny, probably not, but like free ships, like the one I was looking for earlier. I wonder if there's anything like that around here. They're about to finish their upgrade. I might as well upgrade them to a travel drive. Actually, no. I'll upgrade them to a better combat drive. And sell all of those. There's something over there. Let's go see what that is. It might be a pirate station. Looks like it's a Talati pirate station. Ooh, and a gate. A gate and a station. I don't remember exactly how many new sectors they added, but it was between like 2 and 4. I think it might be 3 in total. Some combat going on over there. Looks like it's a Xenon, probably. Huh, look at that. A plunder.
Phoenix. E. Space Weed Farm.
Oh, they updated their scan colors as well. It looks a lot better than before, in my opinion. And I don't think I'm the only one who has that sentiment. We do a little scanning. I still don't like how you have to basically bump your ship into each individual module to get a scan off. I think that's just not a very fun mechanic. It's immersion breaking. That's what I was looking for. It's immersion breaking to have to bump my ship into this module and go like, ha, haha, now we got a scan. No better scanner. No better scanner available in the game is the problem. So what I would like to see would be like maybe from about this distance, a couple kilometers away or whatever. Maybe a little bit, yeah, a little bit closer. If like, so instead of bumping into each individual module to scan it, it would be nice to have like a scanner Mark II. Oops. Why am I moving? Anyways, being like maybe about 1 kilometer away. You hit a button, and then that button goes from like 0 to 100% as you hold it down, and it slowly scans each module. That would be nice. Yeah, like a scanner drone or something. I'm a little bit further away. Well, the problem with the drones is that drones are only available in Corvettes and above. But that would be a good option for larger ships and cap ships to be able to scan stations. Maybe about 5 kilometers away. I hit a button and then everything gets scanned over time. That would be a much better, more, maybe not more involved, but a more fun mechanic.
Queen's Guard.
Something needs to change with the station scanning. I think it's just too
Voyager.
arcadey, too gimmicky for what I would like to see. Yes. Yes. Yeah, like these little tiny probelets, these little tiny things that you gotta shoot off and achieve coverage with those little things that you shoot off. That would be awesome. Because then it's like, it's an interactive minigame that's not just running into a module.
Container.
Absolutely. If you've ever played Elite Dangerous, they have something similar when it comes to planetary scans. Like a scan probe will cover a certain amount of area, and you've got to launch a certain number of probes to achieve total coverage. It's a little mini game, and that would be cool. I'd be all on board for that, for sure. There's another pirate station over here, but actually I'm going to ignore it in favor of
Jump gate.
that
Atya's
jump gate.
misfortune.
Wait a second. Oh, that's the gate that I came from. I thought there was another gate over here. Was there? No. When I spotted the gate, I just spotted the one I came from. Oh, over there? No. Over there. There's a gate over... Nope, that's a rock. Alright. Alrighty then. That's enough poking around this little backwater. That is a nice nebula. That is a nice boulder. I think that was pretty sure that was from Shrek. Get out me swamp. Oh, that was a nice boulder.
Entering system. Atya's misfortune.
Some xenon installation over there. Probably a shipyard or wharf. It's hard to tell. Might just be a defense station. I think it's a wharf. No, it's an electric power station. Another something or other over here. Ultimately, I'm heading to these accelerators or superhighways. Mining ship SE. There's a new mining ship. Let's go check it out. Let's go see what they're up to. New Xenon E variants. Some of them you can capsize or bail and pilot yourself. So I'm gonna see if I can cap this one. But first, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what it looks like. It has a little paint job. Xenon have paint jobs now. You can see that they've updated their parallax occlusion mapping. Basically like a new material. Or like a textury look on their surfaces. And that came with the 6.0 update. I don't know if this has any sort of meaningful cockpit that I can use. Like, I don't know if I can force bail it, but I'm gonna at the very least blow it up. I don't think I can... Hold on. Shift F. Ah, whatever. I might be able to force a bail on that guy, because it's an E variant. Some of them you can, not all of them. While I'm heading there, we do another upgrade run. They're worth about 45k each. It's going to be a great profit. Here, 75k each. Oh shit. About to run into that guy. Ah, crap. Ramming now does shield damage. It won't ever do hull damage because the game still has a little bit of collision issues that it needs to work out, and it doesn't want to alienate the player base too much, so that's a thing for now at least. I don't mind either way. There's some immersion benefits to having collision damage and blow up your ship, and there's a lot of frustration that can come from it, so I don't really mind letting a game mechanic take precedence over realism in that kind of case. I do need to take a break and get some food. It's been a good while since I've eaten anything. So I'll probably
Entering Atya's misfortune 1.
leave this ship on the highway and then grab a bite in a few minutes. There's their wharf. I guess I could drop a an advanced satellite. Alright, I'm out of here. Try not to get hit. Keep a little eye on what they're doing. Alright, I think... So I was gonna go and fix up Terran space, explore Terran space. I think what I'm gonna do instead is hop onto this main highway loop and just leave myself idle for a bit while I go and get some food.
Jump gate M. Jump gate. Unknown sector. Entering system. Frontier edge.
Now we are in Antigone space. Frontier edge, I believe, starts neutral, and so it could go either way. It could end up Xenon at game start, or it could end up... There's an anomaly over there. Or it could end up Antigone at game start. Could just go either way. Oh, those are spaceships.
Unknown object. Mammoth. Sentinel.
Looks like Antigone still uses the same chipsets as before. This is the Void.
Entering system.
It's one of the most beautiful systems in the game. I'll show you in just a second. Once I start heading in that general direction towards Antigone Memorial. The Void. Beautiful, beautiful sector. If you ever get X3 Farnham's Legacy, you start out in the Void. Farnham's Legacy is what happened as the jump gates were all shutting down. And it's a free expansion to Terran Conflict and Albion Prelude. I would highly recommend it as the definitive vanilla X3 experience. It was released in like 2021 or something, and for context, X3 Reunion, Terran Conflict, Albion Prelude, those were like 2006, 2007, 2008, somewhere around there. Definitely an older game, but good game, good game. So if I go north from here, I end up in Getsufune, and if I go west from Getsufune, I end up in Asteroid Belt. If I go south in X3, what do you mean only in X3?
Antigone Memorial.
Not entirely sure what you mean there. Can you elaborate for a second, please? Destroy Yaki any ship.
I knew I could count on you.
I knew I could count on you. The Frey expansion, yes, yes. Yeah, it was kind of like a developer-made mod that turned into like just a free expansion. And it's called Farnham's Legacy. Usually X3 is somewhere around like $10, $5 or $10. It's pretty cheap. More often than not, all EgoSoft games will go on sale at about the same time. I think they have a sale right now, but yeah, like if X4 is on sale, then the other X games are probably on sale as well.
Unknown object.
I love this soundtrack, this Antigone Memorial. This specific soundtrack you'll only find in this sector, Antigone Memorial. And I think I'm going to take a little break right here. On GOG, awesome. I'm more of a Steam connoisseur, a Steam extremist, a Steam simp myself. I've messed with GOG a little bit, I think. And I've messed with the Epic Games Store, but I really didn't like the Epic Games Store, its UI and what it had available. It just wasn't really, I don't know, it just didn't jive or feel great as a user experience, but it is what it is. It's just a platform, you know. I'd still use it. Alright, I'm gonna take a little break. I'll be more or less in front of my PC, but I'm gonna get some food, so I'll be eating and not really talking for a solid 15 to 30 minutes. Free stuff, yeah. One thing that I don't remember if it was Epic or GOG, but one of them had a lot of free games, which was really cool. And let's see. 1 second. Pop up my BRB. Alright, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'll be back later. Alrighty, we are back. 2 seconds. Alrighty, let's go do something. Let's go make some progress.
Unknown object.
Let's see what is going on here. Upgrade. Buy some advanced. Oh no, never mind. I don't want to buy them there. Upgrade at the equipment dock. 50 for 2.2 million. And then we'll have them dock and wait down there. So I'm talking from a ship while I was away. Ooh. What happened? What happened?
Entering system. Sikaris.
If you don't mind, could you paraphrase what they said? Listening for the soundtrack as well. It was the da, ba, 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 ba. That was the soundtrack that's specifically an Antigone memorial. It's, well, let me be a little bit more clear. There is one song in the entire X4 sound library that is only played in Antigone Memorial, and I believe it's the only song that's played in Antigone Memorial. What were you doing or something like that? Huh. Huh. Did I get a new quest out of it? A new mission? Oh, was it a high-pitched voice? A very high-pitched voice? Was it a very high-pitched voice? Kind of like that. Was it a boron voice? It might have been... Did it sound like a male? It might have been this. Or did it sound more female? Oh, okay, okay. I think... Hold on, my my auto mod bot is being dumb. I gotta fix it, but... Upset a little lady voice. That might have been the... If he was talking about another ship, that might have been Bozo Ta talking about how in... Not Sanctuary, but in Heretic's End or wherever you end up. This is the beginning of the terraforming mission chains. This is where eventually I'll unlock terraforming. And this comes just some time after you unlock the player HQ. And so it'll trigger at some time, just somewhat randomly after the player HQ. Sorry about the automod banning you for a second. It was, it thought that there was some misogyny or something going on. I don't know. It didn't like... Yeah, I didn't like what was happening, but I caught it. Which automod was that? There's only one that I have, which is Seribot. If you ever do stream Seri_bot, you can just find them on Twitch. It's a really good bot for preventing like hate raids or like bot floods, you know, really weird things that might happen on the Twitch platform. And I think it just made a mistake right there, but that's alright. Alright, cool. It shouldn't be an issue anymore. Awesome. Thank you. This is Sagaris. This is where the pioneers are. As you can see, they're Terrans,
Sagaris pioneers
and so they have a different economy and a different style of building from what you'll see in the Commonwealth. Terran economy is like easy mode. It's really easy to make a lot of money over here. It's really easy to start building out infrastructure over here. Bum, 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 bum. It's really good music too. I'm gonna do a little tiny shameless self-plug. If you enjoy my content, please do me a favor and drop me a follow. I would really appreciate it. I'm working on streaming full-time, so any little metrics that I can hedge into my favor will help that goal. I haven't set up any sort of like thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I haven't set up any like goals on my actual stream page yet, but that'll come later on. Right now I'm still in the fuck around and find out phase, as a friend of mine once said. So I'm still kind of free-forming it when it comes to streaming. You'll see that I don't quite have a schedule set up yet because I don't want to schedule something, miss it, and then, you know, let the 2 or 3 people down who might be anticipating it, you know what I mean?
Kyushu entering system. Gaian prophecy.
Yeah. I'm a little bit of a variety streamer. So, do you ever play Darktide? Have you ever heard of Darktide? Ooh. If you like Warhammer 40k, Warhammer 40k Darktide. I play that a lot. Off stream, I played it a whole bunch, and then once I started streaming, that was the first game that I streamed. So you'll see a couple of VODs. Yeah. You'll see a couple of VODs with like Darktide gameplay in my library if you want to check it out and see how you'd like it. It's a player versus environment horde shooter. So 4 players on a team, or potentially 4 players on a team, against the NPCs, and it's kind of like I forget what that zombie game was called. It's kind of like Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead, that was it. Let me find that, there, oh, there we go.
Autopilot
I need to go there.
engaged.
I need to go there and get me some, actually,
Autopilot disengaged. Pressure.
I'll let my NPC pilot get ourselves some crew. Get 1 more of those. This is a personal ship, so we might as well hit 5. Star Control 2 looks really good. I haven't played it yet. Starflight Sega. I used to play a lot of Ace Combat when I was younger. That's kind of what got me into the whole spaceship thing. me grab 15 of those. What?
Pressure.
Star Control. Wing Commander. I wish I played Wing Commander when I was younger, but I never really did. It'll be one of those quote-unquote retro games that I pick up sometime in the future once I have a decent enough income to just buy whatever I want to whenever I want. I really want to play Wing Commander. I just haven't yet. I like older games. They're a lot of fun. Rogue Squadron was one that I grew up with for the Nintendo 64. On the 3DO. I guess you mean 3DS? What is 3DO? Super Wing Commander. I'm gonna Google it. That looks nice. That looks nice. This had to be, oh, the Panasonic 3DO. This had to be a an inspiration for the X series of games. There's no way it
Entering
wasn't.
System. Sikaris.
There is no way that was not an inspiration for X Beyond the Frontier. Also, let me give you a shout out. You've been awesome hanging out. Shout out to the homie. Greetings, Cosmic Voyagers. I hope I pronounced this correctly. I'll say Signar Ghost or Signar Ghost is a mystical enigma, conjuring tales in the realm of Theras with a touch of French flair. Their last known transmission spoke of epic quests in Dragon Age Inquisition, a universe where magic and dragons intertwine. Inquisition was really good. Recent broadcasts hint at more enigmatic play sessions under the title Signarf Ghost. Joe? I hope I pronounced that correctly. I can't. Words. words hard. Words difficult. Joe? Okay, cool. By the way, what do you prefer? Do you prefer Signar, Ghost, Signarf, Ghost? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Last pronunciation. Joe? Joe? Dwarf. Oh.
Navigation.
Signarf. Signarf sounds like dwarf. Okay. I think I got that right. I've been awake for maybe 12 hours, so I'm starting to get a little tired. I could call you dwarf. My dwarf homie. Dwarf ghost. Joe mean play. Okay, in French, right? We. My older brother was the one who took French, not me, unfortunately. I took in the German. That was 20 years ago. Because I was an edgelord. I was an edgelord who was like, yeah, German sounds cool. I'm a little edgy kid. I'm a little high schooler. In hindsight, French would have been better because it's a more complex language. Duolingo is, yes, definitely. I got a little bit into Japanese, but not enough to really say anything or be accurate in my statements.
Pressure.
Alright, let's see. I like how all these little docking spots have a bluish stop sign thing instead of a red one. That red one was really made it really hard to look at.
Jump gate. Antigone Memorial.
Antigone, let's go and open up some Terran sectors. Let's go to Brennan's Triumph. No worries. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. I hope to see you on the flip side, and if I ever see that you're streaming, I'll pop in and say hello as well. Until next time, my friend. Until next time. I like it. Hold up. There we go. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome.
Osaka. Entering system. Gaian prophecy.
Brennan's Triumph. Did they... I wonder... No, they didn't change the range of the satellites, but it looks like it. Feels like it. Interesting. Interesting.
Scrap processing factory.
Let's see how my needs more money. I must feed the station. Let's finish that up. Look at that little placeholder. Look at that adorable little placeholder dog. You try to move it over. Get it as far into the corner as possible. Change my module step to 30, allow... Oops, I think I smacked something. Confirm. What did I hit? I hit a station or an asteroid. Ba-na-na-na-na-no-no-no. No-no-no-no-no-no-no. Ba, ba. No, no. Get me some money. Alright. Some advanced satellites. And drop them off over there. We do a little exploiting. It looks like EgoSoft reduced the prominence of the
Entering system.
space dust, which is really nice as well. It's not so in your face. But I could be misremembering because I usually just remove it from the game entirely. No, it's about the same. It's about the same. It might be a little bit lighter. It's very similar.
Sagaris Pioneers Shipyard.
Can I buy anything? Probably not. It's only 5 million. 1721. I feel like they changed some of the colors of... Maybe it's just the lighting. But it looks really nice. It looks really nice. How much is that? 17 million or so? Alright.
Honshu.
Honshu. Isn't Brennan's Triumph terraformable? Oops. Or was it Sagaris that was terraformable? Terrestrial, multiple cities, interesting. Sulfur dioxide. So that one on the left is probably Sarah. There's Ko and Taurus. I wonder what's in Taurus. I don't see Taurus anymore anywhere. Supposedly there's 3 planets in this system and I don't see but 1.
Entering system. Sol.
We are back home. We are home. 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 In Super Earth.
I knew I could count on you.
Welcome to Super Earth. Let's open up the Oort cloud, and then from there we will head towards the asteroid belt. Grab a... Oh, you know what? Let's befriend the Terrans a little bit as well by killing some mass traffic. We only need to kill a few. Let's see, about 6 or so, maybe 7 or 8, but not too many.
Computronic substrate fab.
How's my mineral Tethys doing?
Sir.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Pressure.
Got me some money back. Maybe not. Let's go to these ones. 51, maybe not. Let's bring you over here to the Sagaris Pioneer's Wharf. Let's get you a Combat Mark 3. Let's do it. Combat Mark 3, slightly better thrusters. I guess we can max out your thrusters. Grab you a Terran shield. Let's grab you some Terran lasers, because Terran lasers look cool. Oh wait, those are pulse lasers. Never mind. Never mind. Let's get you... fill out your scanners. Grab all those advanced satellites and some crew.
Computronic substrate fab. Autopilot disengaged.
There's one. There she blows! Let's get somewhere where we won't hit them, or hit the station on accident. This is not going to be very easy to hit you. Is it still invincible? Is that bug still around? I think that bug might still be around.
Computronic substrate fab.
Interesting. Well, I can't blow him up if he's indestructible. Get some of the station's logistical data unlocked. I still don't like how I gotta ram my ship right into their module just to make it happen. Just to get that scan off.
Docking granted. Docking aborted.
That's good enough. Let's go. Let's hit that trading station over there. Can see some stuff in that logical menu. That's cool. Very nice. Very, very nice. Where does that accelerator go? Oh, that accelerator goes to, yes. It goes places. So I'm thinking of doing mostly Terran civilian ships because they need to start and stop real quick. And then Boron military ships because I like the Boron and I did a Boron game start. The Boron Terran Initiative! AXI. The Anti-Xenon Initiative. I could do a callback to the Elite Dangerous AXI, the Anti-Xeno Initiative. But Borons aren't very anti. They're very much pro. They like things. Terrans don't like things. 70%, 70%. Orbital logistics dock.
Illegal wares on drone detected.
Ooh, where is that drone? I will find you, Senor Drone. Is that it? No, it's a security vessel. Maybe I can just do a mission for the Terrans. Don't have any just yet.
Baldric. Orbital logistics dock.
Information unlocked, 98%. Awesome. Is there anything in here that is X'd out or question marked out? No. Okay, so it looks like we do not have to go into our spacesuit to finish out the scan, which is really nice. Really nice. There was really no point in doing that or making people do that. It was a bad mechanic, and I am glad that it is gone. Deploy 6x mines. No, I will not, sir. Sorry, but I will not. Alright. To Super Earth. Towards Super Earth. For democracy. For democracy. And I might pick up a katana or a falx while I'm here. Everybody swears by the katana, but I'm more of a falx person because that makes it easy to board targets, and I can make a little scout of mine dock into its docking bay, or give it a couple of escorts, throw them in the docking bay while they're not being used, that kind of thing. Falx is definitely a solid option. So is the katana for sure.
Unknown station.
Pluto. Over. No sunlight, no sunlight. Oh, how are the new sunlight values? I wonder. 126, awesome. 164, awesome. 172, awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Cool, I like it, I like it, I like it. I like it. I like it. It's really nice.
Entering Ord Cloud.
This, my friends, is where Terran dreams go to die. Poor Terrans. Oh, I have some crew now. I can go steal some spaceships. I can go steal ships. But first, alright, we did that. There's that. Upgrade. Yes. Sell. And head back.
Bolo, mineral. Bolo, gas.
Why is that bolo a different color? Is it because it's behind the station? Is it because it's damaged? It's not as glowy, it's not as bright pink. It's weird.
Computronic substrate fab.
Oh, because it's behind the station. I see. Cool. Cool. A little visual cue just to show you if something's behind another asset or if it's in front of it. Still don't like, and I will not only die on this hill, but I will state it to oblivion until it changes. I do not like how I have to run my ship into a module to get a scan off. I would appreciate some sort of scanning minigame. And I do not want to open up a black market just yet either. So I'll leave that alone too. Oh, this poor guy is stuck!
Mineral.
He's stuck! Help me,
Computronic
senpai!
substrate fab.
What are you doing, Step Station? What are you doing, Step Bolo? Love me some music. Ooh, you are what I've been looking for this whole time. Hello there, my friend. Are you ready to get wrecked? No! I missed. I missed. I missed. What about you?
We cannot tolerate your actions.
Alright. Okay, it's cool. It is going through the ship. Alright, so that bug is still there. That's alright. It's not game breaking or anything. It's not too crazy.
Computronic substrate fab.
Not too crazy. I like how they did this. And they put the other dock next to that 3 dock, making it effectively a 4. Good job, NPCs. You did some designing, NPCs. Good job. Good job. Let's see, we are at 80%. 80%. It's definitely enough, but I might as well grab these other 2 modules while I'm here.
Docking granted.
Burned, if you're here, if you're listening, you did an excellent job at this game. I really love it. Super happy with the direction that it's been taking. I really like the progress just from every major update to the next. There's always good stuff around the corner
Docking aborted.
when it comes to the X series of games. Alright. Ort Cloud is good enough. It is done. Let's get out of here. Who that? Oh, it's just a police officer. Do I have any illegal wares? Probably. Guess not. No, yeah, guess not.
Accelerator, Pluto.
Oof, that drift. Provinces adrift. Boron adrift.
Entering Pluto.
Sounds like they completed that shipyard. Yes, they did.
Accelerator, Neptune. Orbital Defense Station.
Let's see if we can pop a little criminal traffic here. We do a little mercenary work. Looks like most of them are heading that way. Criminal traffic, where are you at? There you are.
Stop that drone!
Short range transporter.
Okie dokie.
You're
Boom.
in bad shape. Stop.
Maintenance vessel.
Gotcha. Alright, let's get out of here before everybody else gets mad at me.
Accelerator, Neptune. Computronic substrate fab.
That should bring me to negative 14 or so.
Accelerator, Neptune.
I wish they put the new Terran accelerators in the game. If we can add them through mods, they should be added at new game start. Like existing games, sure, you can keep the existing model to not crash the game or whatever, but new game start, there's no reason why these should not be replaced with the assets
Thank you.
that are already available from the Terrans. It was D-Taco that released that Steam mod. Terran accelerators. It's an asset, it's in the game already, it's in the game files already, it's just not being used. Why? Somebody spent like at least a couple hours building that art. It should be in the game. And I'm being incredibly generous with that timing there too. It was definitely more than just a couple hours building that. It had to be several days worth of artwork and building in Blender. Or whatever program that they used for it. But it was probably Blender. And that asset should be in the game, the Terran accelerators. They should be there. Why not? Why would they not? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean. Alright, Neptune. We need to go this way? No, we need to go north-ish. Plus Z. I believe it is. Yes. Let's just burn literally all of our shields. What am I doing with Terrans?
Follow. Gas.
-14.
Unknown
Cool.
object. Medical
Cool
supply
beans.
factory.
Is that Terran? No, it's Pioneer.
Unknown object.
We're still very, very much in the early game. Just plinking away, getting our first 10 million or so. That kind of deal. I don't like doing the whole advanced satellite parade, but it is the most lucrative, safe money that I can get right now because I'm not capsizing anyone, I'm not taking anyone's ships or anything like that. At this time. At this time, I will later.
Entering Uranus.
Oh, all these Marines need to become service crew while they're not marining around. I guess I don't have to open those up right now. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's a station. Sounds like my nephew is home. Cool beans. He's a good kid.
Stop that criminal!
Short
yes,
range
sir.
transporter.
Have mercy.
Okie dokie. But not for the criminals. No mercy for you criminals.
Maintenance vessel. Unknown object.
Mercy is not the Terran way. But I'm a Boron. But still, mercy is not the Terran way. When in Terra, do as the Terrans do. When in Sol, do as the Terrans do. Whoa.
Thank you.
Yes, my bug-eyed Terran friend. That was a very
Entering Saturn.
interesting little
1.
character model seed. Character model slash seed. Character models operate off of a seed-like system, so that they're all unique, different, that kind of thing.
Orbital supply base.
It's got this OSB orbital supply base opened up a little bit more. Let's get this boy opened up. Maybe pop a criminal while we're at it. We'll see. I love how all the soundtracks sound so close to the kind of ideology and aesthetic of all the different factions. Terran music sounds Terran. It sounds protectorate. It sounds noble, advanced, human, tribal a little bit, like a little bit of tribalism in there in that sound. It's really good. I love it. There he is.
Maintenance vessel.
Nope. Nope. It's not gonna happen. There we go. One orbital supply base. Revealed and ready to go. Let's keep going, keep going. So, Jupiter, might as well open it up real quick. Won't really spend any time there. See? Tribal. Sounds very human, very Terran.
Superhighway. Unknown sector.
Womp. That was really cool.
Entering Saturn 2.
The Rings of Saturn. Let's go just a little bit over that way.
Superhighway. Saturn 1. Container. Superhighway. Saturn 1.
This little spot here is a great spot to camp for mineable wares, little, not the ice, but like little inventory items, mineable inventory items. Things like unstable crystals, mostly unstable crystals.
Entering Saturn 1.
Whose is that? Oh well. Pair of satellites to 100. Fly to and find tagged ships.
Entering Jupiter.
Jupiter. There is an equipment dock over here.
Terran equipment dock.
Let's get a little bit closer before deploying our advanced satellite. Upgrade. Less than 50k, it's worth it. Dock and wait. Soon as, there you go. $75. Dock and wait. Let's unlock at least some of these modules. If not all of them. So that we can take a look and see. You know, I kind of just realized, I guess the title for my stream is a little bit of a misnomer because it says Endgame Crisis. And it kind of implies that I'm messing with the crisis already, but, you know, it's not going to be for a while now. I need 500 million in military assets, and I'm going to play the economic game until I decide I'm ready for the crisis, because I think that the devs kind of sort of screwed up in how they trigger the crisis. And what I mean by that is 500 million in military assets
Maintenance vessel.
generally regarded as not enough by most people who have left feedback already. And that makes sense. 500 million seems like a lot, but it's actually not that much. It seems like a lot, but it's not that bad. It's not that much. I think 750 million would be a more reasonable number. Or if they could make it opt-in in some other way. Well,
Maintenance veteran equipment dock.
I don't know. The
Thanks for your help.
is it truly a crisis if it's opt-in? Not really. It's a little bit more gamified at that point.
Maintenance vessel.
It's
Terran
just a
equipment
civilian.
dock.
I do think that the threshold needs to be raised a little bit. That's for sure. But whether they make it truly opt-in by having it be something that only triggers when you say so versus something that triggers when you reach a certain
Scanning your inventory.
level or amount. I shouldn't have any illegal wares.
We found nothing.
Cool.
You can go.
Cool beans. I don't have to make my escape then. Alright, there's probably a couple modules that have gone unscanned thus far. Somewhere around here. That one, I think. I do not like how I have to get so close to do a detailed scan.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Where's that last module? Is that all of them? I think I got all of them. Does this look smaller to you from before, from last build? From 6.2? Or am I just tripping? I'm probably just tripping. Well, I'll tell you what I don't want to do, and what I'm basically never going to do is get out into my spacesuit and sit there and slow boat for another 20 minutes just to reach 100%. Fuck that. Never going to use that, well, I don't want to say never because I have done it before, but generally speaking, almost never going to use that mechanic, like at all ever. No reason to. It's pointless. Shouldn't be there. Doesn't do anything except create a time sink, an artificial time sink for the player, and so I'm not messing with that. I'm not gonna get out of my ship and do a spacesuit scan to hit 100%. That's just not gonna work. Not effective use of anybody's time.
Unknown object.
If I'd be getting a little bit tired, I think I'm gonna call it pretty soon. I'll probably end the stream in the next few minutes, and then who knows? I might throw the stream back on and play Darktide, or I might do some off-stream stuff. I'm not entirely sure yet.
Entering asteroid belt.
But in the meantime, before then, let's go trigger this little cutscene right here. Actually, I might want to save before I do that, just to be on the safe side. Alright. Alright.
MRE packing facility.
That MRE facility spawned a little bit close. But that's okay. It'll just be extra gate defense.
K.
There's the cutscene.
Incoming xenon detected. Prepare for battle. Launching fighters. Take
Is
them
that
down before they
Haile?
leak deeper into the inner core.
Is that our boy? Is that our boy? I think that's our boy. I think that's our boy Shinaman. I don't like how you have to get the last hit to get paid for these, because one, I can cheese it. I can wait until this thing is almost dead and just get the last hit. And two, on the opposite end of that, I can contribute a whole bunch to this kill, but somebody else gets the last hit, and then I get no money for it. I get no recognition for it. And that's unfortunate.
K.
Let's see. You're at about 30% hull. Oh no, you're about 50% hull.
Defense drone K. Defense drone K.
Was that Haile? It looked like Haile because it had a, it was a Gladius with a paint job. Oh, see, somebody else got
Well
it.
done, everyone. Return to base.
That's what I'm talking about. Will I get any recognition for this? Probably not.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
Can we get a criminal traffic spawn, please. Already got that scanned.
MRE packing facility.
The actual MRE module, and I think that's everything. Looks like everything.
Ukri.
Yeah, please don't scam me. Not that I have anything, I just don't want to be scanned.
Terran defense platform.
There's one.
Short range transporter.
Don't do it, please.
Just disarm all those so that I don't accidentally shoot up the platform itself. Sorry, I committed murder for only 500 credits and a little bit of a pat on the back. My bad. My mistake, guys. I didn't mean to, I promise. Boop. Blink. I wonder if Aqua Bandit's on yet. He's usually coming on around, well, maybe about an hour or two from now, but soon. He's usually on in the next few hours or so, and if he is, I'm gonna raid that dude. I'm gonna raid you. If you're not online, then I'll probably just find somebody else. Either way, someone gonna get raided. Gonna get raided with all 0 to 1 of my viewers. We gonna do this. You know what? Sometimes the smallest of things can make the biggest of impacts. No baby raid. Baby raid do 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 do. Yeah, don't get that. Don't get that song stuck in your head though. This would be a good station for a black market, but I don't have the kinds of wares and the kinds of stuff that black markets typically ask for. And so it's a bit of a roll of the dice right now as to whether I open one up or not, or I'm able to within that mission spawn. Still.
Terran defense platform. Accelerator. Jupiter.
Let's go hit this cutscene over here. Excuse me. Then I'm thinking heading to Getsufune and probably calling it a day right there. Got a lot of stuff that we can and probably should add or drop off in our HQ as well. We be getting a little bit tired. You'll see the game get a little bit choppy. Well, hold on. Let me get back to the cutscene.
Please divert your course.
This is Talati Trader Lucrative Investments to Terran Patrol. We are looking for mutual opportunities to make profits.
We are not interested. We insist that you divert your course.
But we can surely achieve mutual benefit from...
Negative. We demand that you change course immediately.
maybe we can persuade you with valuable information about...
We order you to change your course immediately, or we will be obliged to take measures to protect the safety and security of this system.
Okay. Changing course. The unrealized profits from this unfortunate loss of opportunity are split equally between each of us.
I mean, you could say so. I'd imagine that the Terrans don't really care too much about that. They just want non-Terrans out of
Unknown
their
object.
systems. Until I hit -9.
Terran security to approaching vessel. You are approaching a restricted area. Please divert your course immediately.
Okay. I will divert my course in just a moment. Let me get to about 40 kilometers first.
Stork. Sentinel.
Terran security to trespassing vessel. You are on course to enter secure space. We insist that you change course immediately or face military action.
Very well then. Hold up. It's called lucrative investment in the cutscene, but it's called profitable opportunities in game. Lucrative investment in the streets, profitable opportunities in the sheets.
Jump gate. Unknown sector.
Alright, I just wanted to open up that, get that little icon down. I promise I will change course, my Terran friends. I do not wish to overstep my boundaries when it comes to the Protectorate.
Entering system. Getsufune.
Getsufune. Once I hit -9 with the Terrans, there will be a Terran plot line that I can start. Until then, Getsufune. I could open up Savage Spur, but there's no real point to that just yet. It doesn't really matter either way, just yet. Antigone got it. Good for them. Good for them.
Unknown object. Behemoth. E.
I want to see what it looks like. Looks good. Looks good. Don't really like the
Entering
red.
system. The
The
void.
big, glaring, jarring red stop sign looking things on their landing pads, but if they were blue, it wouldn't be so... It would blend in a lot better with the pad itself, and so it wouldn't be so annoying or weird to look at.
Graphene refinery.
Whose is that?
Laser tower. Mark 1.
Xenon. Let's see if we can pop this laser tower and make friends with Antigone.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
God, these things are so hard to hit with my weapons.
Time to wipe you out.
There we go.
Comms channel open. Over my dead body.
Okay, just wanted to see if you were interested, but you know, it's alright. the void.
Jump gate. Second contact.
Let's get back there to second contact. Actually, here's a picturesque spot. It's a nice, beautiful little spot, little area. I love the void. It just looks so
Thanks
cool.
for your help.
I wish we could terraform the void. One of these little planets in the void. It would be really cool if we could terraform one of them. This one right here, the void one. Desert. That would be cool. But I could understand why we wouldn't be able to. Alright. That is it for now. That is it for today. Stream for like, gosh, like 8 hours or something? I don't know. It was a while. It was a good long while. Good long, nice long stream. Long boy. Going to exit out of X game. Let's move back to just a solid background. Let's see. What is going on in Twitch? Who is online? Who should we raid? Who's playing X4 Foundations right now? Is just one person? Hold up. Hold up. Nah, no way. There's gotta be a few. There's a couple of you. I don't know any of you. I should make some friends with you guys. And then... There's Fermi Redshirt. What about Moop Shark? What's Moop Shark doing? Boo. Boo 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 boo. See what Fermi Redshirt's up to. Let's raid. Why am I not following them? Let's raid Fermi Redshirt. Did I spell that correct? Hold on. First, let's shout out to Fermi Redshirt. There it goes. There it goes. Before I pull the trigger and decide on that one, let's just see if Aqua Bandit's coming on anytime soon. Just in case, just in case. He definitely deserves all the raids and all the good stuff. I don't think he's gonna be around today. Let's find out. Let's check his schedule. Ah, he'll be on at 4:30. 4:30. It's a little while from now. It's about 45 minutes, so we'll raid Fermi Redshirt real quick. Six, 5. We gonna do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off.